What's going on, guys? Typical31 here. I'm saying GodofWar and actually going to bring you guys a dual commentary. So, before we actually get into the topic at hand, we're actually going to let him talk about his class loadout, his score streaks, and everything like that. So, go ahead, Tyler.
What's up, guys? I'm using the M8A1 with quick draw and fast mags. I got overkill on with the MSMC with no attachments. My perks are flak jacket, fast mags, dexterity. I have C4 and a concussion grenade. My kill streaks are UAV, orbital VSAT, and lodestar.
Alright, so that's what he runs on the majority of his classes, and that's what he got this great gameplay for you guys using. So, moving on to the first topic in this dual commentary, we're actually going to talk about the camos that came out earlier today. Rogue, Breach, Aqua, Pack-a-Punch, Coyote, and Glam. My personal favorite is Pack-a-Punch, just on the fact that it's the original Pack-a-Punch camo from GodofWar. It's not any camo from Black Ops 2. It is the original Zombies camo. That's what I really like about it. That's why it's my favorite. I think Tyler's is Rogue, and I'll let him talk about that.
Yeah, so my favorite is Rogue. It is black and red. Definitely reminds me of the old school from MW2 Red Tiger. Definitely looks really good on everything.
Yeah, so my actual second favorite's actually the Aqua. It has a blue finish with orange lines. Kind of makes it look like a fish. That's just not mine. So Tyler's is actually his second favorite's Pack-a-Punch, just on the fact that it is that original World of War camo. So moving on to our next point in the dual commentary, we're actually going to talk about the patch that was released when everyone got on Xbox earlier today. Did some gun balancing and a bunch of stuff for zombies. We're going to be mainly looking at the multiplayer aspect of the patch. There's gun balancing, the AN, Ballista, and DSR. So I'm going to let Tyler talk about that a little bit because he has a really strong opinion on that.
Yeah, so in my opinion, I think this patch was quite pointless. There was no need. They reduced the speed of both the talkback of the DSR and Ballista, so it takes a few milliseconds to shoot your next bullet. I think that was kind of pointless. The AN-94 had its power reduced. Don't know how much, but again, they need to focus on a lot more guns like a B-23R and a Cap-40 that can outbeat submachine guns and assault rifles. That's definitely all you see outpowering like every other gun that I use and what Jared uses. It definitely makes us rage a lot.
Yeah, so that's actually the last point on the patch notes. Me and him have similar views on the patch. I think they need to nerf shotguns, LMGs, and pistols, definitely. That actually brings us to our next point in this dual commentary, talk about our personal problems with Black Ops 2 and the Black Ops 2 community. The big factor for the big problems that I have with Black Ops 2 is definitely shotguns, LMGs, pistols, and snipers. Just on the fact that they are so overpowered, and you get in so many games where people just think it's alright to use those guns. And I know they're in the game, but they are so overpowered that it ruins the game for me. And I don't know how Tyler feels about that, so I'll let him talk about that a little bit.
Definitely, I have to agree with the LMGs. LMGs lately are definitely ridiculous. Those things are way too strong, can shoot you through walls. You have Target Finder, which is like a basic aimbot. Even if their eyes can't see you, that Target Finder will find you. And you got 100 bullets to spray, and the thing is overpowered in general. Shotguns can snipe you from 20 feet away, which is ridiculous.
The next big thing is pistols. I've never seen a game so bad as Black Ops 2 where pistols are outbidding assault rifles and submachine guns in close gunfights. I just don't think that should be happening, but it does happen because the pistols are so overpowered in this game. Tyler, what do you feel about the pistols and such in Black Ops 2?
Definitely. I have never seen a game where pistols are a primary weapon rather than an SMG or an assault rifle. It's crazy. The TAC-45 is a two-shot from like any distance. The 5.7 is the same way. The B-23R is like a better version of a freaking M16, and the Cap-40 is a submachine gun by itself.
Yeah, so when they are nerfing an assault rifle, it does not need to be nerfed, and two snipers that do not need to be nerfed, when they can be nerfing everything else in this game, that's wrong. It just kind of upsets me that they are not using that patch the way that they should be to be fixing the multiplayer engine for all the Call of Duty community. So, with that note, we're actually done talking about the problems and patch notes for Black Ops 2. We actually have some pretty cool information for you guys. Sledgehammer Games, who helped produce Modern Warfare 3, has actually come out with like a screenshot, and I'll let Tyler talk about this a little bit. He has more information on it, so go ahead.
So I was looking up some videos, and Ollie actually posted a screenshot of one of his gameplays from Sledgehammer's homepage saying, "Call of Duty. We are currently in production on a Call of Duty FPS game. More details coming soon or sooner if you pass our interview process and become an employee."
Yeah, so that's some pretty big news for the gaming community right now, because if you guys didn't know, normally it's Infinity Ward and then Treyarch followed the next year. So people are kind of rumoring that Sledgehammer could possibly be that third company that comes along. So we'll receive a Infinity Ward game one year, Treyarch game the next, and then possibly a Sledgehammer game the following year. I think they're trying to branch out, become their own independent studio. That's what I think. So we're just gonna have to wait and see when more information is released. I'll have the video out on my channel, so make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. But that's really the biggest news that we have for gaming community, other than Call of Duty Ghosts, which brings us to our next point in this dual commentary. Mark Rubin actually came out with a tweet, and Tyler has that actual tweet, and he's going to read it off for you guys, so go ahead.
So Mark Rubin tweeted, "Sorry I haven't been on Twitter much lately. We are in our death march to push to finish the game. Lots left to do. Looking forward to MP in August."
Yeah, so that's actually pretty big news. We'll possibly be seeing some multiplayer gameplay in August. I'd imagine it'd probably be during the time of the World Series for baseball, if you guys didn't know. That's what I'm kind of rumoring that's going to be. It's going to probably be like a commercial during one of the games, so that's what I'm kind of hinting at. So, but that's actually the biggest gaming news that we have so far. We're just going to talk about like what games we're looking forward to coming up in the fall. So that's our next point in this dual commentary. Mine personally is called Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going to let Tyler talk about that because that's actually his game too, so go ahead.
Yeah, GTA 5 is definitely something that I am looking forward to. The debut trailer just came out not too long ago, and definitely all the years that they have put into this game is definitely going to show crazy things that you can do, so much more. Like, it's just unbelievable how much time and effort they have put into this game, and I think it's going to turn out to one of the best games of the year.
What do you think about the 3 characters not having like one set character? What do you feel about that?
I guess I like it. I mean, it's so confusing right now because I don't know how it's supposed to necessarily play out. Definitely in the debut trailer they said, or they would switch between guys, and I guess like once you switch between guys, like the other ones will play out kind of like computer, I guess. Like that's something that was confusing to me. But definitely in the missions, that stuff is crazy. Like one of them needed trouble, the other one was down from a helicopter and gave them cover fire with a sniper. That was just mind-blowing, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
What I thought was really cool is they said that you can actually hop from player to player to player whenever you want, whenever you want in the world. So that's what I really took away from it. So, my second favorite game that I'm looking forward to is actually Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I'm going to let Tyler talk about his second favorite, so go ahead.
My second favorite would probably have to be Watch Dogs. It's kind of like another style of GTA, I would think, but definitely a lot more interactive, and you can use the world for your own advantage.
So that's actually our last point in that topic. So moving on to our last point in this dual commentary is actually Xbox versus PS4, and both me and Saiyan are actually leaning towards the Xbox One, just on the fact that they're doing better. Right out of the get-go, I was actually more leaning towards PS4, but now that more information has been released, I am leaning more towards the Xbox. The only problem that I have is with the mics. I'm not really sure how that's going to play out, but I'll let Tyler talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely the mics are something I'm afraid of because I have a $250 headset, the Astro 40s, and if there's no way that they are compatible with the Xbox One, even though I'm not planning on switching the Xbox One right away, it's a lot of money, but I'm definitely worried about losing using my headset.
Alright, well, we are getting to the end of the gameplay, so I just want to thank you guys for watching so far. If you guys like this Duel commentary, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. If you guys really want to help me out, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, so I can be able to live stream for you guys. Normally I'm just live streaming onto Twitch, so as soon as we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to live stream onto YouTube for you guys. So in the gameplay, it was actually Saiyan GodofWar's gameplay. I actually ended up going 52-1 with 4 caps and 15 defends. He got the nuclear for you guys, so some pretty good gameplay. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for my channel for more gameplay coming out. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video. All right, peace.